In this section, we will assemble the back cover, mount the Jetson Nano, and attach the back cover to the foundation. First, before continuing, make sure the LiDAR should already be mounted on the 3D printed back cover top. Observe the bottom surface of the back cover top, which is the opposite side the LiDAR is mounted on. Note the foremost hexagon holes near where the back cover top connects to the back cover left side and the back cover right side as shown in the video. Insert an M2.5 hex nut into each of these holes and align their thread hole with the round portion of the hole. Insert a M2.5 hex nut into each of the 4 hex inlets on the sides of the back cover top. Align the 3D printed back cover's right side with the 2 holes on the right side of the back cover top from the previous step. Before inserting M2.5 and head screw into each of these holes, slip one nylon spacer onto the screw shaft. This is not shown here in the video, but you should still do it. Repeat the previous step with the 3D printed back cover left side in order to attach it to the back cover top. Now insert the M2.5 pen head screw into each of the Jetson Nano mounting holes. Then place 2 spacers on each screw shaft, followed by M2.5 hex nut. Screw the nut onto the shaft such that it loosely holds the upper spacer against the bottom surface of the Jetson Nano. Tilt the back cover so that the hex nuts from the previous steps stay in place. Simultaneously align the Jetson Nano with these hex nuts and secure its mounting screws to the back cover top. Note that in order to make the Jetson Nano flat, you can add additional spacers in between the screw shafts in order to make it flat. We have added 2 nylon spacers here in order to make the Jetson Nano parallel to the back cover top. We have to adjust the buck converter voltage to step down the voltage, which is 7.7 volts from the battery to a desired 5 volts for the Jetson Nano. Before continuing, make sure that the barrel connector is not plugged into the Jetson Nano. Place the 5000 mAh battery into the lower foundation's right battery compartment and plug it into the buck converter. The buck converter's LED screen should light up and display numbers. Press the button labeled "Out" on the buck converter. Use a flathead screwdriver to adjust the potentiometer until the LED screen displays 5, which indicates that the buck converter is outputting 5 volts. Unplug the battery from the buck converter. Hot glue over the potentiometer to prevent any advertent adjustments of the potentiometer in the future. Connect the VESC motor wires to the BLDC motor wires as shown here in the video. Next, we will connect the push button to the Jetson Nano's breakout pins. Note that in the following description, all pins refer to the pins found on the Jetson Nano's J41 header, which are shown here, and that we will refer to specific jumper cables as defined in the push button installation section. Connect jumper cable B to pin 33, which serves as an output GPIO pin. Connect jumper cable C to pin 1, which connects the pull-up resistors to 3.3 volts. Finally, connect jumper cable D to pin 39, which serves as a ground connection when the button is pressed. Optionally, you can apply hot glue, but it is not shown in the video. Now that the Jetson Nano has been mounted, put a pin jumper on the J48 header as shown here in the video, so that the Jetson Nano draws power from the DC barrel jack instead of the USB port. Use M2.5 flathead screws to mount the back cover to the foundation. After it has been mounted, the back cover should be successfully installed onto the race car.